Leo. Thanks for stopping by Intuitive Tarot Therapy for your May 2022 reading. I'm Lady J, and I want to say hello. And I love you to all my subs. Thank you, everyone, for your views and your beautiful energy. Okay, so this is a general reading. Take what resonates. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements and watch those videos for a full view of what is going on with you, or it might be over here, one or the other. Check those out. And also, cross watchers are welcome. If you enjoy my vibe and this content, please like, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when your reading is uploaded. Follow on Instagram for fun inspired posts, YouTube announcements. I always say announcements. YouTube reading announcements and live free readings at Intuitive Tarot Therapy. And we're going to see what is in store for you, what the cards have for you today. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, loved ones on the other side. Oh, I love you so much. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, thank you so much for guiding our Leo today. Yeah. There's growth. So, there's a lesson to be accepted here. And perhaps something's not going exactly as you should, or maybe it could be just a lot of little things maybe triggering you. I don't know. We're right into the beginning of Leo being in retrograde. And so that can just cause interference with communication and things just being wonky and strange and out of sync. So go with the flow. Just go with the flow, baby. That's what this is about. Also, we are coming up and very near the full flower moon. It's a super moon. It's a full lunar eclipse, a blood moon. It's coming up on the 15th and 16th, depending on where you are in the world. And it's about illumination. It's about karmic energy. It's in Scorpio and Sagittarius. Scorpio energy is karmic energy, rebirth, transformative energy, and it's major, right? This is also Sagittarius energy, okay? It's about patience. It's about allowing alchemy to take place and trusting in divine intervention and timing and connection. This is intense evolutionary energy. So some things that happened in the dark are coming to light. Some truths are being exposed. Some old stuff is going to be coming up if the lesson has not been fully learned and integrated. So some things are going to be revisited. And I just feel like the best way to go about, being with that is to allow release. Allow it to flow. Release your attachment to the outcome and allow the power of grace to work its magic. Yeah. So intense energy here, especially if you have water in your chart, you are heavily influenced. I mean, we all are, but especially if you're a water sign and a Scorpio at that. We're really going to feel this intense shift. Thank you. And we have patience. I'm sorry. We do have patience. But first, we have partnership. So some of you guys are in a relationship. So listen to what the people in your life are saying to you. And how you're communicating with others. It says here that we are ambassadors of grace for one another. So how does that resonate with you? Can you give grace somewhere? Or does that bring up like I've been given grace. And they keep blah, 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 blah. Well, for some reason, you may be attracting the same old, but this is a big shift. So this energy shift is an opportunity for you to really embrace changes. If there's something you've been working on manifesting and things are being topsy-turvy and that's a signal that things are changing. Things are transforming. So go with the flow. And of course, we've got patience. Yeah, the alchemical process of temperance. Sagittarius energy. Okay? Trust in divine timing. Your future holds something far greater than your past. So although you've experienced things in a certain way, doesn't mean that it has to continue to be that way. Right? But you've got to manage your mind around that. See, nothing's happening outside of you. Everything is happening from the inside out. And that's why they say when you point your finger, be careful with that thing. That's a whole other conversation. But you got 3 more pointing back at you. Where's your responsibility in it? We can't control what anybody else does. We can assert our boundary, but we can't necessarily force someone not to do something. And I can hear somebody go, well, I can't. I can make sure we can do this and we can do that. But truly, listen, if somebody wants to do something, someone's going to do it. So really the focus here needs to be on you and what you can control, like the serenity prayer. You know, God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change and the courage, Leo, to change the things I can and the wisdom to know the difference and the grace to just allow things to be what they are, right? All right, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's get your energies, Leo. Okay. The King of Wands wants to come out. How are your relationships, Leo? I know that some of you all have been going through it and trying, been in a cyclical situation around your home life, and this 4 of Wands wants to pop out. Are you able to find? Have you been able to find some resolve? Yeah, illumination. Illumination wants to pop out. Illumination says, believe in the power of grace when we least expect it. A new door will open and the light of grace will illuminate our next step. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Been working on something. Leo's been working on something. Let's see what we got going on with Leo's energy. Please, thank you. Thank you. There's Leo. There you are. There you are, Leo. Just beautiful. Courageous. I feel like maybe some of you, thank you, some of you all are not feeling so courageous. Thank you. Some of you are not feeling so courageous. You got the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom here. Okay, your community. What are you a part of? You're almost there. You're resilient. You can do this. You can hold tight. You're almost to the other side of it, whatever it is. Okay. I'm going to push you up there. Yeah, so standing in your power and this fire energy, you are that dude. Male, female, human. You're that one. And when you stand in your power, that doesn't mean overpowering. It means that you're standing in your own convictions and your own power and your own beliefs, and you have laser focus on what you're doing. And it's very alluring. Some of you I feel like someone is feeling like, I'm faking it until I make it. When am I going to really feel authentic? Well, it's coming. Just keep doing what you're doing. You have the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands, a succession. Things need to take the time that they need to take. That's why the patience and temperance and all that, the king of I was talking about the Sagittarius energy that's with this full moon, and it's about patience and temperance and alchemical process. And then the first card that comes out for you is Sagittarius King Ding-a-ling himself. Okay? Kings are also very agile mentally. Kings are all also logical and rational. And they are kings because they are leaders, natural born leaders. People just tend to gravitate toward you and go, okay, leader, what would you do? You look like you got it together, right? And you're feeling, not really, and that's okay. That's okay. What's beautiful is you have the 8 here and the 8 here. Harmony, balance, and the 9 of Wands is really showing that you're not quite sure just yet. You're not, but you're almost there. And the momentum of the 8 of Wands going into, clarified by the 9 of Wands, is saying that you're well on your way. Please be patient. Please trust the process. You have the 2 of Cups on the bottom there. There's a sun popped out in the Tower. Okay. Yeah. And so your power is going to come from within. It's not about, I don't think it's about so much, looking. There's a High Priestess. Water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's that quiet knowing that I was just about to talk about, and that is that the power is not about how it, like, I know that I'll be powerful when I can confidently display that to others. That's not what it's about. It's a deeper knowing, and you've done all you can do up until this point. Now's the time to just be footloose and fancy free. Is that how you're feeling right now? your courage, your strength is your attention to detail and your authenticity and caring about I just heard someone's not sure they can do the job. They don't feel qualified. And again, I think a lot of our fears come from societal standards. So release your desire to try to control things. Again, you can't control what anybody else thinks, feels, does. You just got to keep your eye on the prize and focus on, this is your craft, your skill set, your desire to offer a quality service or, you have high qualities and standards that you live by, ideals and standards that you live by. And you might be expecting a little bit too much from others or from someone, and they're just not able to give it to you. And someone feels like, well, then if they can't meet my standard, if you are wanting to be in a relationship and you're wanting to create, manifest that partnership, and you want this ideal person, please look at yourself and ask yourself, would you date you? Are you your standard? Are you meeting your standard equally? Because a silly thing for us to do, and we all do it from time to time, and we have done it, where we just expect others to be better and then we'll catch up. That's not how it works. It is not going to be harmonious in that way. Thank you. Okay, thank you. We have the Emperor in reverse, the Two of Wands. Yeah. Release your control and allow things to be what they are. With the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Wands, all fire energy, and Emperor in reverse, fire energy, Aries energy. Are you quick to, like the two, okay, so the Two of Wands is bringing up, this, I'm going to make things happen. What's next? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I feel like you're being impatient, and I feel like you are being called to chill out and don't be so quick to anger. Again, with this full moon and all this Mercury in retrograde and all that, it is really, and we do have the Page of Wands on the bottom. So this is a new inspiration. Excitement. Go exploring. If you want something new, go look for it. But you're like, oh, come to me. Sometimes you got to go to it. There's that fire energy, Aries energy, and Scorpio energy. There's that water sign energy. Okay, so manage your mind and your emotions. That Towers keeps popping out. So, you may have a Tower coming, but it's really to give you a different perspective with that Hangman. Oh, okay. And pay more attention to yourself. Be curious. Be adventurous. It's things will be revealed to you. Somebody's coming to have a conversation with you about something. Somebody's ready to talk to you. Release, renew, redo. Thank you. So you have the Queen of Discs and the King of Swords. So you have the Capricorn energy, Taurus, Virgo, and you have Gemini energy, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so you have the energy of, you got all kings here. Well, almost all the kings. You did have the King of Cups come out. But here you have, no? What? Hold on. Let me get what's happening here. So on one hand, there's this really nurturing energy of the Queen of Pentacles, who loves nature, who might be a little, my husband calls me a tree hugger. And in a very, very affectionate way. Like, my wife believes in all the magical things and connecting to Earth. And on the other hand, and you could be involved with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But on one hand, it's like you're trying to oscillate, trying to find your trying to balance between this real loving, just you walk in the room and it's this razzle dazzle, to and nurturing and loving and manifesting and just, all this real, Empress energy, to sort of stern, clear, it is what it is energy, so like you're optimistic and traditional to where you just like, you might be a little indifferent on some things. Maybe you're finding the balance with that, and the balance between that is the Fool. You could be involved with Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and feel more, think less. Okay, you're thinking too much. Okay, and there's the Hierophant. So for some of you, this has to do with a marriage or a relationship or making something official with someone. And then there's some healing to do with that heart chakra. There's, spirits begging you to open your heart, okay? And you have the the Ace of Pentacles there, along with the Three of Swords. So matters of the heart, you're ruling like your environment, how you see your environment. You got the Five of Swords and the Six of Pentacles here. And I think we said this last time. You just feel like maybe the person's not giving as much as you're giving, and it feels out of balance. And just really, sometimes people are just going through whatever they're going through, and it could just be for a short while. And don't base your decision on that. However, if it is cyclical, and it is, I feel like I dropped more. Yeah, I dropped way more, but I don't want to roll over my cards, and I just did. Okay. It's cool. And I feel like maybe your lack of strength or feeling strong is causing you to be like over compensating in another area, and it's making you come off like an asshole or a bitch or something like that. Maybe somebody said that to you. So you have the Princess of Swords. Again, somebody wants to have a conversation with you, or a conversation is ready to be had. You have the King of Water in reverse. King of Cups. So maybe you don't want that yet. You're not feeling like you're too much in your feelings. Somebody here is just really emotionally having a hard time, and you're trying to perhaps get some inspiration by watching someone else and see how they do it. And the truth is yes, be inspired by others, but other people are doing what they're doing from their perspective, from their own set of lenses, their experience. It's different from yours. There's that Ten of Wands again. Which is saying that you've done all you can do. It's whatever's going on here. It's you have to look at your responsibility. There's nothing else for you to do. You can't change anyone else, and you're beautiful just the way you are. Allow the things that you've been manifesting to take the time that they need to take. In between this time is when you meditate, is when you just love where you are. You're so quick to get to the next thing. You're restless. And you now need your attention, okay? Maybe you're feeling more than you have in a while, and it's leaving you like I don't want to feel this stuff. All right, I felt the feelings. Now what? And the Three of Wands is saying that you are, so you've gone here. Conversation needs to be had about the situation. Maybe you need to apologize. Maybe you need to understand that yeah. Listen to your heart. That Roxette song keeps coming up. So somebody needs to talk about something. We need to explore some balance with this 8 here and the 8 here. 8, 8, 8. Balance. And you're gonna feel a little topsy-turvy as this moon and this energy, man. But something major you are waiting for the results, the fruits of your labor. You called out to the universe, and now you're waiting. There's nothing else for you to do but to really be in your now as authentically as you possibly can. Yeah, you're waiting. You have the Two of Wands here and the Three of Wands next. Thank you. What's on the bottom here? Yeah, and the Ten of Discs. Full integration. Allow. Feel the energy. Meditate. Feel the energy. Work on the inner dialogue. Just being chill. Letting it. Watch it like a movie. Don't try and control it. You know. 2 and 3. 8 and 9. There is a pattern of succession here. And we need to just let things just be the way they are going to be and turn out. You put it out there, but a watch pot never boils. You ever heard that term? A watch pot never boils. So turn your focus into present moment time. Understand that if you're having some turmoil right now, it's all for the growth and evolution of your soul. Everything's happening as it should. But if you play the blame game and you're distrusting and you're, because you have the Nine of Wands here and the Five of Swords here. The Nine of Wands, he's looking off to the side like, I don't trust you. Or if it has to do with your work, someone's watching you. Maybe you're on the precipice of this promotion. So just chill, do what you do best, right? But don't work on like slowing down this energy of putting the shit hammer down and it's my way or the highway. Because this energy that's coming in for the collective is cooperation, coming from a more loving place, taking all that you've learned, and now's the time to step up to the plate. Find out what things really mean to you. What the real stuff, the authentic stuff. The Five of Swords and the Emperor in reverse, it could indicate just being a little like being the hall monitor. Oh, nobody likes the hall monitor. Thank you. There's a new life on the bottom there waiting for you. Okay? So it's coming. You got lots of blessings coming. You have bless. It's kind of in reverse. I'll read the essential meaning and then the protection meaning or message. Yeah, you have co-create, the fates, to the sea, imagine, and building blocks. So let's take a look here. 8, right on the other 8s. 1 and 7 is 8. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Look at your 8s. You got 10 right on the 10s. 22 is a master number. It's all about turning your dreams into reality. Okay? It's all about ambition. Master manifester. And 2, 11, 11. And then imagine is 20, so that's 2. I mean 11. What? 2, 11, 20, 2, 11. 11's a master number about intuition, your instinct. So the essential meaning for this blessed card is something wonderful that is earned and unexpected. Grace, is an unforeseen gift from Spirit. It's a gift. Grace is a gift. You don't have to do anything, say anything, belong to a thing to inherit it. You just have it. And your ability to trust Spirit and trust your source ushers in grace. That flow, how we started off the reading, just that flow, man. If you can find yourself in the flow, it's going to be great. So humility is called for now, and it makes sense with this Five of Swords and the Emperor in reverse. We want to humble ourselves. This is not humiliation. It's humility, being humble, chilling out, not coming off resting on the laurels of you being the bee's knees or the cat's pajamas. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. The grace, that's what we're talking about. So to be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you've hit rock bottom. And what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. That's what these 10 of wands. You had it in the beginning and you got it now. Humility, chilling out. Humility illuminates your blessings. So if anyone's out there feeling entitled, I did all this stuff, I should be seeing my results. This is not a math quiz. This is not that sort of test. It's deeper than that. But that's why you're here, though, because it's deeper than that, right? All right, let's move on. Co-create. Rome wasn't built in a day, and it wasn't built by one person. We need a team. That Three of Pentacles popped up. So you need to find your value in the value of teamwork in what others bring to the table, how they can help you, because you've done all you can do. Just keep doing what you do. Okay? 40, that's 4. So 4 is all about just that real authentic human being. Salt of the earth, patience, your goals, concentrating on that. So it's about creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation. So you might not see yourself as a creative person, but indeed you create your reality in every moment of every day via your thoughts. That's why we're talking about managing your mind, managing your thoughts, being present, having, sincere laser focus on what you want. And are you doing the things right now in order to get there? So you must consider that you're in partnership with Spirit, with consciousness, your source, your higher power. And know that you're an extension of source energy. Source energy works through you, guiding you, nudging you, inspiring your thoughts, aiding your intuition. You are a product of divine inspiration. So settle into that alignment. That's how you create miracles. Stop trying to be and just be. And when you view your life as art and know you co-create it, only grace and beauty can come out of it. So expect a miracle. Expect. It's just going to come. If it ain't here, okay, it's going to come when it's supposed to come, when I am at my most receptive, when I can really, truly get this. And let me tell you, this 8 of Wands is saying it is on its way. So cool your jets. keep hearing somebody's entitled, feeling entitled. In your relationship, connections, of the heart serve to inspire you. So if there's something going on that you don't want going on, okay, let that guide your focus to what you want rather than to mull over and over again and acknowledge and need to feel validated in, well, this isn't what I want. Okay, well, what do you want? Don't tell me what you don't want. Tell me what you want. Live and direct. Spirit knows your moves and know you before you think it and do it. And it becomes, clear in your consciousness. So just know that you are never walking alone. You're not operating this on your own. So all that bravado and all that ego is really not useful. Let it be useful if, you're running away from a lion or daring to put your hand in the mouth of one. I don't recommend that. Anyway, so it's opening you up to new ideas that you would never have come to had this not happened, whatever contrast you're experiencing. So you're looking in a mirror held up by this experience. You're being called out and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. And this is only to really, if you're going through a tempestuous time, just know that the beauty is going to be so much deeper and more beautiful and so much more delicious. Right? So if you're going through a tower moment, just give it 72 hours. Let it blow over. Let it calm down. Ask for wisdom. Look into your higher self. We're no longer doing things the way, listen, your abundance is not going to be coming from the same energy you've been given. So it's saying, put the hammer down. It's played out. We don't care anymore. We don't care how tough you are or how beautiful you are and all this other stuff. We care who you are being and how you are leaving me feeling. And perhaps that's you saying that. Acknowledge yourself for being extraordinary. Keep your head up and your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art and the very embodiment of beauty. Speaking of beauty, okay? And in your coin purse, flashes of inspiration give rise to great success when you receive this message. You are at your most creative now, and whatever you apply yourself to will lead to the fruition of your dreams. Remember that all of your ideas are channeled from a higher source. You create your reality in partnership with Spirit. The potential for manifestation is unlimited. Revel in its vastness. Ooh, I like that. So the Fates is all about balance and karma. And so, remember when I told you about this moon that's coming up? It's all about karma. Not credit karma, but karma. Could affect your credit. 17. Okay? Fate, karma, acceptance, that there are things. Every single time, if you have any question about if I'm in tune, let me tell you, every time it never fails. Okay, the serenity prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life that you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences might be fated, preordained by Source for a greater purpose that you can't necessarily understand right now or in this lifetime. It may not be in the cards to understand why people act a certain way, why, the things were moved away, moved around in a way. and why events occurred the way that they did. But you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. And this is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Now, in your relationships, other people are who they are. You cannot change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. That's not fair. What if somebody was doing that to you? You would reject that, right? So this is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. That's that ego. That's that self-righteousness, the entitlement I was talking about. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you two is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now's the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. I think you got this last time that we worked together. Still driving cards. Love unconditionally, Leo, for each of us is on our own journey, on our own path, and we cannot dictate or direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship, see, you're feeling yourself, but you feel this energy of feeling yourself, but then you feel somebody's feeling like, what's that term? Fraud syndrome. Like, I can't get it, but it's where like you feel like I feel, but I don't feel like I deserve it, or that I've done something that, like, I'm not there. You're not quite. That's what I said in the beginning. You don't quite, like, you're the king, but you don't feel like you deserve the king, right? To be king, yeah. You've been given the crown, but you're like, what? This is a joke, right? And then you like try to overcompensate by being domineering, and this is what a boss should be. No, that's not what it's about. Okay? Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated. Where was I? Your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You're being invited to accept what is. Period. Oh, so be aware that this relationship, okay, in regards to relationship, is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. So you're being invited to accept what is, right? So this could be a temporary situation seemingly thrust upon you by outside forces, but there's an underlying purpose that you can't see that's been determined by the fates. It could be a situation that you're unprepared for, and you may not understand how to benefit you in the moment. But don't fight it. Let it flow. Write it out. See where it leads. Surrender is called for right now. Expect that the serenity you need to make good choices from here on out will just be offered to you. And you will indeed flourish. I like it. I like it a lot. Imagine. Just imagine. Manifestation, baby. Turning water into wine, imagination into manifestation. Being creative with your thought, creative visualization. The alignment of your feelings, and your imagination. It's also about illusions, okay? So, who do you want to be? And what do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You're gifted with the power to imagine, Leo. And if you dream it, you can create it. And this is the time when your imagination is key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend some time daydreaming, fashioning a new vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. I giggle because I just said this all to you. So it's just nice that there's, a little backup here. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if again, give it 72 hours, man. Just when you're met with adversity, it is another chance for you to do what you wish you would have done before. Handle it like, I wish I would have said that. I wish I wouldn't have said that. I wish I would have handled it this way. So whenever you meet it, if it comes and it's affecting you and you feel confronted by it, rather than letting it roll off like water on a duck's back or off a duck's back, it's your chance again to do it again. Now, in matters of the heart, it's easy to daydream about another, just connecting with that person. And while that's romantic, if you want this relationship to be real, for those of you that are wanting to really solidify this relationship, you need to go for it. Not just daydream about it. Now's the time to have the courage to move beyond the daydream and into reality, beyond illusion and into fruition, making it happen. Relationships are about relating. So step out onto the dance floor where imagination partners with manifestation. So this message of this card is that a person with attributes you have imagined will enter your life soon. Somebody's coming in to have a conversation. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So if a relationship is what you really want to bring in, imagine what it'll feel like when you have it, and stick there and stay there and feel that feeling. Feel it, feel it, feel it. All right. Now, in matters of the coin, this is a powerful time to get clear on how you create your prosperity. It means what it means to you to be prosperous and what attributes you need to develop in yourself to make things happen. Who do you need to be to live out your dreams? Can you imagine the kind of, life you desire and really imagine it without holding back? By allowing the powers of your creativity to just flow. Can you envision it? Can you have it? Well, in order to put yourself in the receptive mode, get ready and stay ready. Act as if you already have it, and your dreams really will come true. You can't control it. You can't overpower it. Just be in that surrender, okay? Building blocks, 28. Two and 8 is 10. Okay. 10 is the combination of primal force, creation, and nothingness, absolution. Okay, the beginning and the end. All right. So you have everything you need to cultivate your extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon, your work, your relationships, and who you are being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Look at them again and ask, are they still true for you? Maybe what's yours is not coming in because you keep going for something that's really not really something that authentically, if you look at it, are into anymore. Will they stand the test of time and serve you as a solid grounding upon which you've constructed your life? Now you're making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. And when you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships in your life and solidifying the ones that you already have. Now, we've been down this road for a minute, Leo, and you've been in this relationship and it's been tumultuous and you're like, I'm going to leave. But no, I shouldn't leave. And then some of y'all need to leave and looking for love. Maybe some of you all have left and now you're looking for a new love, a new partnership. I'm looking for a new love, baby. Look for changes that will be affecting your life in a positive way. Your destiny is truly remarkable and beautiful design. That's beautiful. And when you allow the foundations to be of honesty, humility, clear, concise communication, and authentic, genuine desire to know your partner, then you are moving toward what you want and laying the groundwork for your relationship to be on firm footing. And that way, regardless of, what storm comes through, listen, you ride the storm out, get back to loving, right? Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened at this time. And you're going to find this as we go through this lunar cycle here and this the retrogrades of the planets and the going direct of planets and all this planetary movement. A lot of healing to be had, a lot of truths to be told. But ultimately, you and your partner, you and yourself, you and your connection to spirit is going to be stronger and wiser and more powerful. And know that if you're in a relationship that you are, and it's something that you want and something that you want to build upon, you're going to be stronger than ever. Now, you have everything you need to turn iron into gold. That alchemical process of creating the prosperous life that you desire. Excuse me. A little hiccup there. So now's the time to build on the strong foundation that you've already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dream. And remember that you always have more than enough. And you always are more than you are enough. And you're so abundant. Okay? Your creativity is divinely inspired. All right? So feel supported in that. And the design of your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant and destined for success. Okay? One time for Leo. Woo! I love that. Yes. You are destined for success, baby. Just chill out. Don't be overpowering and, you're going to find that this energy, the more you try to be like, peacock and just, hey, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel authentic. It's no longer needed. We're not playing that game anymore. The energy has officially shifted. Thank you. All right, we have Tiger Iron. Tiger Iron is going to help you feel safe and protected, improve self-esteem and confidence. Confidence is what you need to dissipate jealousy extend blessings of goodwill to others, be of service to others, and increase philanthropic actions. Okay? The affirmation is, I am grateful for other people's good fortune. It brings me joy to see others experiencing happiness. Stand in that power, baby. And some of you all may be traveling. Some of you all might be experiencing, maybe your mate is a different culture than you, and you're trying to understand that. And maybe there's some communication issues because of language barriers or just customs and traditions and stuff. It's okay. Listen, that's what life is about, experiencing each other's likenesses and difference. You don't want somebody just like you. That would be really annoying. Because although you're great, and the bee's knees, and the cat's pajamas, there are other bee's knees and cat's pajamas that can really enhance you. Why not build upon your bee's knees-ness? Okay, so you have turquoise. It's going to help you improve your timing, increase occurrences of synchronistic opportunities, to be inspired with creative ideas, develop understanding of various cultures and spiritual philosophies. The affirmation, say it with me, Leo. I am always at the right place. Place? I guess it was right in place. It's place. I don't, maybe someone has an English accent. I'm at the right place. Or you're from, you have an African accent or Australian accent. Place. Anyway, let's start over. I am always at the right place at the right time with the right people. I love it. Okay, and we have carnelian. Carnelian is going to help you activate your creative mind. It will help you realize your unlimited potential, help you finalize projects, improve visualization skills, and stimulate the courage to fulfill life's purpose and potential. That's your carnelian there. Yes, I'm going to leave that just right there. All of that. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh, ooh. Leo. All right. Well, darling, thanks for joining me here today. Oh, we have one more. We have one more. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Come with me to the sea. Talking about being in the flow. I almost missed it. My bad. And that almost flew right into the water, too. It's number 7. Listen, that's a divine number. It's about life's purpose. It makes so much sense. Maybe I was meant to miss it. I don't know. I'm sorry. My bad. It says, being in the flow, returning to source. Recognize how the pieces are fitting together, the natural pattern of events. I'm going to put that right there. Okay, so isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that ongoing with the flow, I don't know where ongoing went. I'm a little dyslexic. This card reminds you that going with the flow, continuing to go with the flow, maybe that's what that meant, I don't know, is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. That grace that we were talking about. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like the river on into the sea of life. I keep wanting to put onto things. That's weird. On. Let's turn this fan on. There are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy. Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. Okay? Everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling. Allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and wake you up to your most prosperous potential. To get into that flow, you need to address your beliefs about abundance and money. You know, that is very, 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 very important. The true meaning to your personal currency lies in your skills, your talents, and your abilities. And most importantly, your core beliefs. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected into the outer one. That high priestess came up, right? When grateful to serve, you align with your, this is not about servitude. Remember, that's not what it's about. But when grateful to serve, you align your prosperity consciousness with a higher consciousness, and you can expect miracles. Everything you need will come to you easily. Yeah. So just allow. And that's why, you know, when we take a look at these crystals that you got, we're talking about life's purpose and potential and courage. We're talking about being inspired and developing understanding of different cultures and spiritual philosophies. And we're talking about extending blessings of goodwill to others and increasing your philanthropic actions. So again, it's not servitude as it is being of service to yourself and to the higher good, the highest good of you and all others. You see what I'm saying? I'm cleaning this up because I want you to just concentrate on that carnelian, that king. You're almost there. It's coming in. But most importantly, you, Leo. All right, Leo. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope something in this message has been helpful for you. Thank you for your views and your likes, your comments, your shares, your beautiful energy, and the support of my channel. I love bringing this, doing this co-creation thing with you. I appreciate you. And I'd like to connect further with you. So follow me on Instagram at intuitivetarottherapy. And I am always sending you energy. Good, loving, powerful energy of love. I'm praying for you. Sending you high vibes and blessings of health, wealth, and fun and expansion. So until next time, be well, be happy, be grateful. We will see you on the flip side, baby. Peace and love.